little bit, but I think we caught it in time. This right here is pretty nasty. All right, y'all, so here it is. Here's all the bad part about it. It needs new tires. Tires are bad. Got rust on the bottom down here, starting to bubble up. We got a head tick when we start it. There is, this fender's all fudged up, needs to be replaced. Here's the concerning rust over on this side. Got a rear main seal leak. Got strap broke. I'm just pointing out all the little bits. Obviously the steering wheel is jacked. We got 3 codes. We got a P0700. We got a P0, I think 562, which is PCM, which this is a 2006 automatic. So PCM issues are obviously something that is common. We haven't driven it yet. Let's see what else. Speakers work. Some rust underneath the floorboard down here. Not that bad, I don't think. It's not through the floor at all. The other side's a little bit more troublesome. It is not a Rubicon. I repeat, not a Rubicon. They just put a Rubicon hood on there because it was in better condition than the hood that was on here before. Frame rust, I'll show you all that in a minute. It's not that bad. It is rusting from the inside a little bit, but I think we caught it in time. This right here is pretty nasty. Again, no holes, so wire wheel. Some poor 15. I'll preserve that for a little bit. It is the upgraded interior. Frame, let's see the frame. Frame's not bad. Rust from the inside, obviously. But there is a rear main leak. The exhaust is missing a hanger. Hard top is always a plus. However, there is a fiberglass chip out of the corner right there. You can see the exhaust is don't have a hanger at all. Other than that, it's not bad. They're asking $10,900 for it. It's got 202,000 miles. My boss is obviously not going to give him $10,900. He's going to work on that price. I just don't know what he's going to be able to agree to. He's thinking pretty low. I don't know how much lower he's going to want to get the price down, but there it is. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know how it all turns out. All right, so obviously some death wobble, right? So we're gonna have to look into the track bar and the shocks and try and track down this death wobble. This is what death wobble looks like. You can see my hand is kind of shaking. There is a little bit of death wobble. I'm going at 62 miles an hour. Once I get to about 65, it smooths out. Down by about 60 to 63 miles an hour is where my death wobble is. So we're gonna have to track that down and fix that. It's probably a track bar issue. Simple fix, but a lot of people have issues. You could do a steering stabilizer probably, some shocks, make sure the wheels and tires are balanced. But like I said, this Jeep needs some tires anyway. So for $7,600, I really don't think it's a bad deal. So I would have bought it for that amount. There's things that you can do to fix it. You're gonna have to put a little bit of money into it. But the Jeep, for what it is, it's not a bad price. You just can't let things like death wobble scare you. So stay tuned, guys. More to come on this Jeep and this build. We're non-stop with Jeeps over here, it seems like these days. So we'll see if we can't get this one nailed down to a nice daily driver. All right, guys, so here we go with the LJ that we found from my boss. It is a unlimited, not a Rubicon. It had Rubicon stickers on it initially, like you guys initially saw, but we're gonna call this one Operation Ground Patrol. So it'll be hashtag Ground Patrol on all the videos. But we got the interior pulled out. He's got the interior pulled out. He did majority of this. You can see there we've sanded and primered the floorboards. There was some rust that you saw in the initial part of the video. That's been repaired, sanded down, got some etching primer in there. We're gonna spray it with some, or put some Pour 15 on it, and then put the carpets, the seats back in and everything. But that's how it looks. You can see back here behind the roll bar, there's no rust, which is great. It's a good sign. You get a lot of rust in there normally. There's some rust in the typical spots down there on the side, and on this side as well. So those will be getting cut out here and here and then replaced. This door handle, we're gonna fix that this weekend. This doesn't have any screws in it. So overall, it's a good clean canvas to work with. Show you guys the frame here. Good clean canvas, not a bad looking Jeep for a Kentucky Jeep. It's gonna need some shocks, it's gonna need a new exhaust bracket there. These steps are coming off. Maybe put a little lift on it. We're gonna fluid film the inside of the frame. You can see the inside of the frame's got a little bit of nastiness up inside of there. We're gonna get all that out. So there we go. It does have a leaking rear main seal, which is normal, but there we go. So we just put the soft top on it, changed over the hard top, which you see here on my LJ. So more to come on this one, guys. Stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned to the Instagram, and follow hashtag Ground Patrol to see the progress on this one. So we are drilling the weep holes on the frame at the front and rear lower control arm mounts, so the water has a place to drain out from the Jeep instead of sitting in there and continuing to rust the frame. Like I said, the frame is in really good condition and we want to preserve it as much as possible. So we're going to drill those weep holes in all four corners and protect it in the future.
Roll it out the back.
Yeah. Getting all that dirt and dust. We're working on Ground Patrol. We got the right door panel off because we needed to fix the door handle. If you guys remember one of my first videos, this was loose, it wasn't working. It needs one of these U-clips right here. You can find these at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Just plug it in there, do a screw in. To get the door, the window knob off, if you guys don't know, there's this clip right here. You just take a flathead screwdriver in there, pop this back out of the way so you can pull this and it pulls straight off this way. You get that off and take the screws out of the bottom. Now this door panel did not have any screws down here, so we picked up some of those, but we're gonna go to the hardware store now and pick up some more of these clips that go in here, right here like this, because we're missing a few. So we're gonna pick up 2 or 3 of those so we can really secure this door back on and get it. All right, the door is back on. It is secured. Everything is working properly. Good to go. It doesn't pull out the bottom or anything. So that part is done. All right. We just got the passenger side front fender trimmed. I think it looks pretty good. Got rid of that chintzy crack that was in there, but done pretty well, I think. So we're gonna do the other side and then possibly move to the back. But debating on whether or not to do door trim on there or not. It looks pretty good, I think, the way it is. But you know, some people put the door trim on there as well. So we'll see. Off the passenger side because it was broken. See there, really good shape to it now. Now we're gonna move on to the driver's side and cut that fender to match so that it looks good. So making progress. All right, so there we are, the finished product on the fenders. Decided right now, I don't think we're gonna go with the door trim. I think it looks just fine without it. Nice clean cuts. Worked out really well. This fender here is obviously peeling the clear coat, but you know, it just has to be functional. Doesn't have to win car show awards or nothing, but there we go. So nice and smooth, nice even lines. Look mighty nice. So, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this initial video. We'll be looking for more to come on this one. This is Operation Ground Patrol. You see right there. So make sure you subscribe and like the video. A lot more to come on this build, so stay tuned, hit the notification bell. We'll see you guys next time. See you.